what I want to really show you today is I have 165,000 followers on Twitter. I'm currently the #2 leadership expert to follow on Twitter. I was the #1 for 11 months, but I made a small change which screwed that for a week or so, and for a month or so. And what I want to teach you is how you can, for yourselves, build a large Twitter following. But also, what I'm going to show you, you can use and apply to other people. So now, not only do I do it for myself, I actually offer Twitter classes to people who want to build their own online presence, or who want to coach other people to create an online presence. And you can make good money doing that. So it's an opportunity to give you something that you can use to do consulting. Not a lot of people do it the way I do it. I tend to keep things very simple. So if you've got any questions, if you're not understanding it, please feel free to ask. So it's called my FAST approach to Twitter. FAST is an approach that I've developed for generating results, and it's about focus, accountability, simplicity, and transparency. And I just applied that approach to Twitter. So if you've got any questions as we're going through, please feel free to shout them out. So what I'm going to cover is why you need to be on Twitter, why businesses need to be on Twitter, 5 myths about Twitter, and then we're going to get into the real meat of what I want to talk about, which is how do you build your audience, and I'm going to show you how to do that, and I'm going to show you a really cool tool that will do that for you. It costs a little bit, but you can do it manually for free, or you can automate it for a bit of money. Content, where to get content from, what kinds of content. We're going to talk about hashtags, show you a nice tool that I use on hashtags to make sure you get the right hashtags. Talk about tweeting, how often, how many, what tools to use to tweet. And a little bit about interaction, because if what you're doing is you're looking to use, if you just want to build credibility, you could have 160,000 followers, 1 million followers, you could just go and buy them. But if you're looking to convert them into leads and sales, then you've got to be interacting with them. They almost have to become connections, and then they can go from connection to customers. So that's all through the interaction. I was going to talk a little bit about clout. Does anybody know what clout is?
Yes.
Okay, so if we're running out of time, I can skip that and then talk about pulling it all together. Any questions? Okay, so why do we need to be on Twitter? Well, these are some stats that I pulled out. 93% of Americans believe companies should have a presence on social media. 85% believe that people should be active, not only just on there. 56% of Americans feel a stronger connection, and 93% of social marketers are using social media. So there's a strong need to be in and on social media.